Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's Zyrex MTG, and here we are playing some Modern with Jund. Looks like we've won the die roll. Bolt Pulse, Bloodbraid Elf, a bunch of lands. It's kind of medium. It's playable, though. In the dark, we'll keep. We hope that Lightning Bolt can buy time, and that's what's going to make our hand good. So let's lead on this Blackcleave Cliffs and pass the turn. Okay, haven't seen this yet. So our opponent casts Ancient Strings on turn 1. This says, enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, add 1 mana of any color. Well, opponent leads with Ancient Strings, so obviously this isn't a good matchup. Let's fire off this Thoughtseize here. Okay, some kind of Titan deck. I think that we obviously have to take the Titan here. We're just not going to beat it, and Bolt can answer both of his creatures. Okay, we see Teleria West come down with a Explore. Okay, I guess the play here is to play a tapped Overgrown Tomb. And then we're gonna bolt a Tracker. So there's a Tracker. He's gonna get a land drop, and we're gonna respond to the trigger by bolting it. And this way he doesn't play the Grazer and get a second trigger. So he gets to investigate once. I'm sure the Grazer will come down now. Nope. No Grazer, okay. I don't see why not, but I'm no Titan expert, so anyway, let's spin the wheel here. Hope we don't hit Fatal Push. Liliana the Veil is good. Let's do that. Bloodbraid Elf comes down, and let's go to combat. Beep beep. Uptick our Lily. Pitch the Stomping Ground here. Redraw off the Barren Moor. He pitches that Grazer, and let's see what he does next. Okay, opponent explores. Oh, hi, Cooper. Hello. Hey, buddy. Cavern come down. Giant. Okie dokie. Okay, and a Dryad. I'll probably bounce this Teleria West, I imagine. Which is fine, because we can pulse. Oh, he bounced Snow-Covered Forest, okay. And we see a Grazer. Okay, I see. He wants to take away Liliana's ability to Edict, but we have the Pulse in hand. Ooh, and now we have a push. So maybe I hang on to this Pulse. Push the Grazer, Edict the Dryad. Yeah, I like that. Let's push the Grazer, Edict the Dryad. And then I think I want to cycle Barren Moor now because if I draw a Tarmogoyf, I get to play it. We do not. Okay. Inquisition's a free pitch to Liliana next turn, if we have the luxury of not having to edict. But he's just going to play all of his cards now. He's got 6 mana and play anything. All top decks are live at this point. 7 mana, actually. Okay. So I was wrong because he's pitching to draw. See Vesuva. It's going to copy Teleria West. Sure, for a second blue source. You got it. Okay, Kroxa's good. I'm going to make us each discard first. It discards a Cavern. Let's play this Kroxa. And let's attack with this Bloodbraid Elf. Next turn we can replay our Kroxa. We can plus or minus Lily. We've got Maelstrom Pulse in the back, so doing about as good as we can do against these Titan decks. There's a Primeval Titan. What's he gonna grab? Field of the Dead. Well, that's cool. We got the answer. Unfortunately, he Bajuka bugs us, but we can pulse the zombies minus the Primeval Titan, go to combat. But still, another Liliana. We are running pretty hot here. So yeah, let's oh, we need green mana though. And pulse the zombies. Now we can edict. Attack with the Bloodbraid Elf. And I can't see us beating another Primeval Titan though, unfortunately. Again, every top deck's live. He hits a land, turns into a zombie. Simic Growth Chamber, sure. It's one zombie. It's going to transmute Teleria West. Okay. Probably grab Summoner's Pact. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Gross. Yeah. These decks, man. They're just wild. I don't know how common tech the Arboreal Grazers are. I guess it speeds them up a bit. I'm going to be a little faster. There's a Primeval Titan. And I don't think we're going to be beating this one, unfortunately. I mean, I guess we could draw removal for the zombie, and then we can down-tick the Titan, but he's going to get so many field triggers here. He's going to gain life. And we've spent our Maelstrom Pulse. Yeah, I don't see what we can draw here. Scavenging Ooze isn't going to do it. Now we're going to scoop up here. No need to drag this on any longer. Let's begin sideboarding. Okay, so we want Pillages and Boils and Ashioks, and I don't think I want Plague Engineer. Anger is considerable for zombies, but if we get to that point in the game, we've already lost. I don't like Wrenn and Six at all in the matchup. He's just too slow, and our opponent can like very effectively ignore him. Bloodbraid Elf is fine. Liliana's good, but they bring in Baloth. I don't like K command. And Scavenging Ooze is bad. I mean, Fatal Push is pretty bad too, but we also need ways to be able to... I'm going to trim a bolt. Bring in this choke. Let's review. I think... I didn't see Amulet, so I'm happy with... I think I want to cut Kolaghan's command. The discard mode's kind of dead, and it's not going to be able to destroy any creatures. Nihil Spellbomb does nothing. Huntmaster's, like, okay, but I don't think I'm going to play that. Scavenging Ooze is bad. I like trimming one bolt at least. Maybe... Do I want an Anger? I don't think so. I think if we just get to the point of the game where we're casting Anger, we just lose anyway. Maybe when we're on the draw, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to submit like this. Try this out. Alrighty, and we're going to be on the play. And let me know what you think of my sideboarding. Could be better, could be better. Let me know. I'll keep this on the back of Assassin's Trophy in Liliana. And let's lead with the Cliffs with the plans of cycling this Barren Moor. Okay. Add one color. Cast Ancient Stirrings. I'm getting flashbacks. It's got Bojuka Bog, okay. Draw Inquisition. Ashiok is great. I think I'm gonna fire off let's consider playing Tarmogoyf here. It's got Bojuka Bog to shrink it. Maybe it encourages him to play the Bojuka Bog. I think that now is the time to play Tarmogoyf. Pressure is quite important in the matchup. Yeah, and I think I'll grab an Overgrown Tomb here. Granted, we have lots of black sources, but I don't mind playing a different land if we draw it and discarding the swamp to the Liliana in the future. Okay, so he's going to bog us now. That's good. We got that out of the way painlessly. And then next turn we can play Ashiok, and we should be looking pretty good. Turn 3 Ashiok's a nice way to win this game. So yeah, here's Ash. And we're gonna target ourselves with the mill in hopes to increase our Tarmogoyf size. Maybe mill over a Kroxa. Okay, so growing Tarmogoyf was successful. 3/4 Tarmogoyf is respectable. Not a 4/5 though. 4/5 is when we're in business. Okay, we see a castle. I have to consider... Ooh, Pillage is wonderful. Unfortunately, we can't cast it. I think I'm going to fire off an Inquisition here. We've got Assassin's Trophy and Tarmogoyf. We can decide between playing those two cards. And we see a Summoner's Pack, an Excavator. Excavator's certainly annoying, but I think I don't really care too much about the Excavator. He has no lands to bring back in his graveyard right now anyway, And if he plays Excavator, I'm happy to Edict it with Liliana. So I'm going to take the tracker here. It threatens to extend the game. We're going to send in our Goyf. And let's consider what can happen next turn before we play another one. So, oh geez, Jukebox gone. Now we can, or he can rather. He doesn't have another untapped green source yet. 1, 2, 3. All of his lands come in tapped. If he is playing Amulet, he could play Amulet, play a bounce land, have access to 4 mana, activate. Nope, can't activate that because it needs to be tapped plus double green. So you know what? I think that we're going to play another Tarmogoyf here. Also, Summoner's Pact and Primeval Titan don't look that good anymore with Ashiok in play. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about our position. I'm feeling really good about playing a Tarmogoyf here. And I'm happy to save my Assassin's Trophy for dealing with the Primeval Titan or the Field of the Dead. Okay, our opponent forgets how Ashiok works. Plays a forest. Plays his Excavator, sure. Okay. And here I'm pretty happy to just play this Liliana, Edict, and try to end this game. Okay, perfect. Opponent has seen enough. Alrighty, yeah, and he has to tap all of his mana next turn, so to not die to the trigger. So that's that. I think I am satisfied with how we sideboarded. I still like having access to push and lightning bolt because our opponent can they bring in a lot of creatures and we just need to be able to remove them. You can see they brought in that Excavator and they already had trackers, I think, but they might have brought in more. I think the play is to become a little bit more mid-rangey because they know that our plan is to attack their mana base. So let's just submit again. Okay. This hand's very all in on them having the Dryad. I think I'm going to keep 7 because we have Pillage and we have Inquisition. And this is just a way to really steal a game from them. Okay, there's a relic. That's fine. Okay. So I think that I'm going to Inquisition now. Oh, they do have Amulet. I better take the Amulet. The Summoner's Pact is definitely considerable. It's a pretty scary card. But he can go pretty out of control if I give him access to the Amulet. Tapped castle, and he passes the turn. So I'm going to play the Ravine here. I'm going to pass the turn. And if we can draw a red source, we can Pillage. Pillage on probably the castle. Well, definitely the castle in this current board state. Please, another Crumbling Vestige Dryad. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. So we're gonna get to tap down all of his lands with the choke, and then we're gonna get to boil him. Okay, so here's our choke. He's gonna relic us, sure. Get rid of our Barren Moor. It's fine. And then we're also gonna get to boil him. And it has for 2. We still need a way to win the game, though. We're not out of it yet. I really want to boil my opponent. Okay, and I'm gonna play the Bloodbraid Elf here, so we can, 1, get the clock going, and also it's just a safe window to do so. Inquisition, we can, I guess we take the Summoner's Pact. Ancient Stirrings. I think I'm going to take the Ancient Stirrings over the Summoner's Pact, yeah. Summoner's Pact just doesn't do anything until he deals with the choke, and we plan on boiling him, so... Ideally, he just draws a land and plays it, and we get to boil him. And then our Bloodbraid Elf can just race this Dryad. No problemo. He's going to leave it back. Sounds good to me. As a peatland. So, I think what we want to do here is just pass the turn and try to full value boil him. Yeah, I can buy that. I don't think there's any reason to boil right now. And boil on his end step. I don't think he has a 1-mana play that really matters. Yeah. See, now we get to steal this Teleria West as well. Okay, we're going to respond to the bounce trigger with the boil. And that was beautiful. Beautiful. B-E-A-U-T-ful. Oh boy, does his side of the field just look funny. I think we got him, boys. I think we got him. I don't want to be like overly confident or anything, but I feel good. Ashiok to boot. What? Seems unfair. Seems unfair. I'm going to target myself. Alright, that was good enough. That was good enough. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. That was fun, dunking on Titan, and if you guys enjoy this content, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment, let me know how you think I did. And until next time, peace.